Okay, we're going to talk about turns and proper lane positioning. So we're in North America, so I'm going to go over to the right side. This is an uncontrolled intersection, so I'm going to come up and yield. The main road has the right of way. I'm looking, checking traffic, and then I'm going to turn hand over hand and just take my time. Look where you want to go. That's a really beautiful bike. Could be a leader bike. See the lady and the kid. Always looking around, taking my time. You always have to scan and look ahead. There are a lot of partially controlled, fully controlled, three-way, two-way stops. I'm driving to the middle right, and I'm scanning. My hands are at 7 and 5. There's an airbag in the middle, so we don't want to have the hands at 9 and 3. So I'm going to come up. I'm looking left and right. I'm going to squeeze my brakes. But then I'm going to move forward and check traffic. Position my wheel and go into the nearest lane. Keep your turn as short as possible. Good. Speed control is nice. I have a broken white line. That's the edge of the road. We're in North America, so we have pretty decent pavement markings. Around the world, it may be slightly different. In Australia and the UK, they drive on the left. India, they drive on the left. So I'm scanning the intersection, looking ahead, and I'm keeping my speed at about 45. They turned in front of me. That's a dangerous maneuver. They should have yielded and let me go by, but as a driver, you got to be prepared. We have a broken yellow line, so this means that we can change lanes if safe, but it's not. I'm scanning, taking my time, and I'm looking left and right. I should see eye movement when you're driving. If I don't see eye movement, this means you're not really aware of hidden dangers. There's some cars to the right, so we want to be careful as possible. Broken yellow line, which means, again, we can pass if we need to. And now we have a solid yellow line. And I'm going to get over to the right, check your blind spot, and then use the ball of your foot to squeeze your brake. And we should see the rear of the tires. If you were driving with me, I would tell you use the ball of your foot. Take your time. I'm checking mirrors. Always look around. Some sunglasses would be nice. It's kind of bright out here, so that could obstruct your vision. It's hard to see. Just be patient. And I'm going to make a right turn here, so I'm going to squeeze my brake. And my hands are at 7 and 5. And I'm going really slow. Turn that wheel, and then I turn out. So we're going to do some 3-point turnarounds. Watching that BMW. All right, this is a cul-de-sac, so I'm going to go ahead and pull in here, and I'm going to turn hand over hand, and I want to stay on this square. Sorry about the bump, and that was a pretty good maneuver. I'm going to roll straight back, and then I'm going to turn the wheel all the way to the right. The rear will go to the right, the front will swing out to the left. And then I'm going to turn out hand over hand. And then I'm going to pass this driveway, and then I'm going to reverse in. You've got to work on these parking maneuvers. And you see me looking out the window, and then I'm going to go in and up. Oh, that's a big bump. Good. Put it in drive, and then we want to stay to the right side. Okay, I'm going to go up and do a parallel park here. I'm going to pull up next to the vehicle. I'll return on the 4-ways. I'm up next to the vehicle. I'm going to reverse. I'm about a foot away. I'm going to go halfway past the vehicle, and then I'm going to turn the wheel all the way to the right. You see the front swing out? And then I'm gonna turn back all the way to the left. This car does have electronic steering, so I wanna be really careful. And that's a good parallel park. That's how you pass. You saw my face, I'm like, I got it. Okay, now I'm gonna put it in drive. I'm gonna look over my shoulder, and then I'm gonna turn out again. Turn off the four ways, and then we're gonna do another parallel park by this vehicle. You have to practice with your coach, your trainer. You have to work on these maneuverabilities. Okay, I'm gonna turn on four ways, reverse. I'm gonna roll straight back, and then I'm gonna turn all the way to the right, going into the 45 angle, and then I'm gonna turn back all the way to the left, going in really slow and checking. Yeah, that's another good one. You gotta do those parallel parks. You have to work on your maneuverability. Four ways off, left blinker on, look over shoulder, park brake off. And then I'm gonna turn out hand over hand. Gonna be really careful. And then I'm gonna pull up next to this vehicle. And then we're gonna do this parallel park again. Okay, put us in reverse, roll straight back. I'm gonna turn it all the way to the right. Then I'm gonna turn back all the way to the left. I'm gonna get in, you'll be able to see that. Hey, that's another good parallel park. You gotta practice this. A lot of clients don't practice. A lot of parents don't practice with their sons or daughters, or grown clients, 25, 35, 45. If you don't practice this, and when you go take your test, you're gonna end up failing. So you have to practice this. Use me as your coach. Okay, I'm gonna look over my shoulder. Use me as your guide. Reach out to me. I will be putting together some digital packages about how you pass your test. I'm gonna come up to the stop sign. I wanna stop. But now I can't see. I'm gonna move forward. It's clear. I'm gonna turn in the nearest lane and then accelerate through your turn and gradually pick up. Scan, look ahead. We have the right of way. And I wanna be as careful as possible. And then I'm gonna make a right turn. I'm gonna squeeze my brake. And then I'm gonna go in and turn hand over hand. If I let the wheel go, the car will lose control. I'm scanning left and right. I mix up the routine. You need to use this as a tutorial to help you elevate and pass your test. Because I do test prep, I'm a state certified instructor in the Midwest, and success leaves clues. Hey, did you know that AAA recommends 7 and 5 as a preferred method of holding the wheel? I look left, I look right. This is an uncontrolled intersection. I move forward, and then I turn hand over hand into the turn, and I turn out. That's a pretty good turn. You've got to focus on consistency in driving, because you won't ever pass your driving test unless you master these maneuvers. And this is why I'm doing this. So I stay middle right, I'm looking, I'm scanning. So if you were driving with me, I will be supporting you, coaching you, because that's why you're here. That's why you pay your money to learn how to drive, to get best practice. Now I'm gonna make a left turn on this street, come up, squeeze my brake, and then I wanna be on the right side. And then I turn out. That was a nice turn. So what I need you to do is maintain great control. I'm scanning. Our car is centered middle right. A lot of clients are middle left. And I'm gonna look. And I'm looking into my turn, and I turn smoothly. And then I turn out. I'm at about 15 miles an hour. And I'm driving with my eyes. I'm looking around, and this is a great area to take clients. And I'm turning, and I'm staying on the right side, turning out real easy. And I'm looking through the turn, and I'm planning to do some Formula One tutorials, driving tutorials. So if that really fascinates you, you gotta let me know. Good, I'm scanning, I'm looking, I see the green Broncos, pretty nice. It's not the Sasquatch edition. Then I'm going in really slow, and I'm turning out. And then I'm going real easy, and I see the person walking, and then I turn out. Practice your observation skills. I'm gonna make a right turn. I'm looking, I'm scanning, I'm looking, I'm scanning. Squeeze the brake, and you want to stop for 3 seconds. You look left, right, left, accelerate, and then turn hand over hand in and hand over hand out. That was a really nice turn. And then we're going to have to come up and stop, but you don't want to block the sidewalk. So we've stopped. Now I have to move forward. It's called showing the car. So I'm going to move forward, and then I check traffic, and their car is coming. So I'm going to wait until there's a gap. A gap is a space. I'm looking. The first lane is open. Turn in the nearest lane, and then I turn out and gradually accelerate. Your turbo boost will kick up. And I'm going to get over one lane to the left and do your blind spot check. Take your time. Let's review. I gave you a tutorial on driving, how to pass your road test. I parallel parked. This brings you value. Follow, subscribe, leave comments, like, and share. Bye.